A Luke Siperko production.
Hi, and welcome to the Luke Siperko Experience. And here, I got one of my buddies, and we're going to be talking about one of my favorite books.
Man, it is truly an honor to be on your podcast, Luke. I mean, it's really just... I'm sorry. It's really just grand that you invited me to talk about Band of Brothers.
Okay, well, without further ado, I'd like to tell you, what you think about the plot of Band of Brothers.
Well, the plot of Band of Brothers is about the experiences of Easy Company, the 2nd Battalion, the 106th Parachute Regiment, what else? The 101st Airborne Division, and the rigorous training the men had to go through to prepare themselves for events like D-Day and all the terrible wars that happened in World War II.
That's great, man. But what else? What are the themes of Band of Brothers? Tell me what you felt when you read it.
Well, in my page of the book, I mean, Band of Brothers doesn't really have a theme. I mean, it's just kind of going through the narrative of different major plot points that happened during World War II. I mean, if I had to choose a theme, though, I would think brotherhood and leadership. They also show darker themes of the physical toll on war and sadness and seeking loved ones at home.
Okay, yeah, no, I get that. Tell me, who are some of the main characters of Band of Brothers?
Sure, I can give you three. Richard Winters. He developed talents of leadership and empathy throughout the book. Trying to think of a page number. Maybe page 283 to 284. Who else? Buck Compton. He illustrates severe physical toll of war and shifts from a strong leader to one who's consumed by fear. I think that really shows in chapters 11 through 13. What else? Herbert Thobel, while not directly a combat leader, his strict and harsh training methods were shown to be cruel in the building of Easy Company, and he describes discipline and toughness through all the men in Easy Company, and I can think about it in chapter 1, for example, the spaghetti run. So they had to run up this hill, and then they went to the cafeteria for lunch, and then all of a sudden, well, first off, they had spaghetti for lunch, and no, they ate their lunch, and then the commanders were like, yo, they gotta rewind that, and yeah, they did that, and then they had to run back up the hill.
Gosh, you are such a nerd.
What?
Anyways, tell me about the setting of Band of Brothers. Where's this taking place?
Well, it's primarily in the European theater of World War II between 1942 and 1945. I mean, but it really begins at Camp Toka in Georgia, USA. And then they follow Easy Company through the key campaigns in the European theater and Normandy, France, really. I mean, Belgium, Holly then, and really, in Germany. Yeah, definitely Germany. And that concludes until the end of the war, really.
How did the author get the idea to write this book?
The author of Band of Brothers, Stephen E. Ambrose, was an American historian who first met the veterans of Easy Company in 1988 at a reunion in New Orleans. The veterans shared a first-hand account of the war with Ambrose, and he was intrigued by the strong bonds they had formed. For years, the men had meetings and collected pieces together of their memories of the war, and Ambrose, with accurate and imminent foundation, he wrote Band of Brothers.
Thanks for coming on my podcast.
Yeah, it was a real honor to have me on your podcast, sir. I hope we can meet again.
Yeah, probably not.
What?